Like that? Alright. Uh, wait. What the? Oh. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. It's been a month already? Oh, no, I have to make a video. No, I forgot to make about that guy. Oh, God, I gotta make it right now. I gotta.
We all pretend to be the heroes on the good side. Oh, 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 oh.
Hello, everybody. My name is Rip Junie TV, and today I will be giving you kind of like a guide of some sorts on demonology. I am very sorry for not posting for a month. I was neglecting it. I was being super lazy with it, and well, I was planning on recording this before it got updated, but yeah. So I'm doing this with the update, and if there are new items or job sites or perks that are added, I might make a part 2 of this, and more ghosts, obviously. So yeah, if any of those gets added, I will start making it. I will make a video about it. So basically, a part 2 of some sorts. I might put part 1 in, then like slowly add the part 2. Maybe, I don't know. So, yeah. Let's get into the video. We're gonna start with equipment. There are going to be 2 types of equipment. The one that helps you identify, or at least help on ghost things, and the other half is something to do with the players, kind of thing. All right? Yeah, got it. Let's move. Let's go. Oh gosh, this is gonna be a long video. Black light emits ultraviolet radiation that enables us to see things that are otherwise imperceptible to the naked eye. So shine the black light on surfaces, especially doors, to check for handprints, fingerprints, or footprints, because these are considered prints evidence. And for a tip, when a ghost steps through a salt pile, if it has print evidence, it is guaranteed to leave a footprint behind. This shows a great way to prove or disprove prints evidence. EMF reader. The EMF reader is a tool used to track ghost activity. Anytime a ghost performs an action, if it gives off an electromagnetic frequency. If all 5 indicators lights turn on, this can be logged as a piece of evidence, EMF level 5. If less than 5 turn on, this represents a specific type of activity. EMF sources have a max strength reading, but are primarily based on your proximity to the source. All ghosts will cause the will cause the EMF reader to malfunction during a hunt, giving inaccurate and wildly random readings. Okay, but here's a tip that you guys want to know. If multiple rooms start flickering, it is not going to be EMF 5. But if one room specifically starts flickering while everything else is normal, that will be the EMF 5. Got it? Alright, move on to the next item. Right, flashlight. It's basically a flashlight, and it's considered one of the most useless item in this entire game. I don't know why they decided to add this. It'd be better if you use something else. Yeah, don't even bother with this. I mean, it could be a good indicator if it starts flickering outside of hunts. I guess that's kind of useful. But mainly, yeah, it's just useless. Alright, next. Flower pot. Or, I guess, in equipment type, flowers. Flowers are tools for procuring weather evidence by observing wilting or dead flowers. If a ghost interact with the flower pot and the flowers will wilt and die, this means the ghost has wither evidence. Now, of course, that's not the only thing that withers. Outside of flowers, a way to find wither evidence is by noticing metal rusting or paintings being distorted on the walls. So, but make sure you observe the change, because it might help. Alright, next one. Laser projector. Laser projectors contain a bright light emitting diode that is passed through a cover to project a number of dots on the surrounding area. If a ghost becomes slightly opaque when passing through the light of the laser projector, you can mark this as laser projector evidence. Ghosts with laser projector evidence occasionally enter into a form that makes them visible to laser projectors, but be careful not to confuse ghost events with laser projector evidence. And it's also is a better light source for the most part. So if you don't have a specific item, just use laser projector to make a light source. It's so much easier. Next item. Spirit book. Spirit books are special journals that the ghost is able to interact with, writing various messages to communicate. If the ghost chooses to write in the book, it will pick up the pencil and scribble a message on the page, which you can mark this as inscription evidence. Ghosts don't always write in the spirit book instantly. Make sure you place the book near the ghost and be patient. If a ghost throws a book outside of the hunt, this disproves inscription evidence. Oh, and also fun fact, they can write walls. The walls that have scratch marks of writing, that's inscription evidence. Alright, moving on. A spirit box is a device that allows ghosts to combine different radio frequencies to produce a vocal response to a question. When the red light turns on, the spirit box has heard your question. When the ghost responds, you will hear a voice and the blue light will turn on. This is spirit box evidence. In order to receive a response from the spirit box, the ghost must have spirit box evidence and you must be near them when asking a question. The ghost will not reply if the lights are turned on in your current room or if you're too far away. Yeah. There's also another item that might help you with spirit box evidence, but we will get to that later. Thermometer. Our thermometers are no different than your run-of-the-mill outdoor thermometers. They track the temperatures of any given room. If you see any temperature below freezing, like below 2 degrees Celsius or 32 Fahrenheit, why American visas? Or you see your own breath, this is freezing temperature evidence. When the ghost is in the room, its temperature will gradually drop. If the ghost has freezing temperatures evidence, the room will eventually reach a temperature at or below freezing. And here's a good tip. If you see mist forming or the windows being frozen, and you see your own breath before you even go through on your thermometer, it's freezing evidence, freezing temperature. Yeah. Next item. Video cameras are a multi-facted tool, particularly useful for identifying ghost orbs, but also provide night vision for visibility. Using the video camera, you may see a small white orb floating around the screen. This can be marked as ghost orb evidence. But be careful when identifying a ghost orb, as the doppelganger is able to fake ghost evidence. Some job sites have floating dust, which should not be confused with a ghost orb. So keep in mind that. Plus, if you're doing a ridiculous challenge like the 4.0 0 times multiplier difficulty, if you see a ghost orb, it's so much easier. It would be so easy to identify them. So yeah, on to the next item. Holy Cross. Crosses are powerful talismans that, when near ghosts, have the when near ghosts, it has the ability to prevent them from hunting. When a cross is in range of a ghost that tries to hunt, the cross will burn up and prevent the hunt. A burned cross cannot be used again, unless you have a perk that lets you burn it twice before it disappears. Well, common misconception that is that a cross can stop a hunt while it is happening, but in reality, a cross can only prevent a hunt before it occurs. Crosses have a large effective range against demons, in which I will tell you a little tip when facing demons. Demons will make the cross float while it burns. Crazy, I know, right? Yeah, so it's a really good hint. And please, and be patient with it. Sometimes it goes really fast, sometimes it goes a little later, depending on the difficulty. Yeah. Defibrillator. Basically, it's a revive toolkit that is used only once. It's a one-use kind of item. If you have a team member who died, you can revive them. Back to you can just revive them. Yeah, that's basically it. On to the next one. Energy drinks. Um, they basically just gain a little bit more energy from you. I kind of forgot how much. I think it's about like 25% or 20 to 25% more sanity gain. So yeah, use it when you're on low sanity or energy, I guess. An energy watch, which you can just find it. It spawns randomly, but you can also buy it. It just basically tells you how much energy you have left instead of going outside to the area that you first spawn in. It just tells you what flat out. It's also really helpful when you're on nightmare difficulty or like 4.0 x multiplier. Kind of helps you since, well, the screen actually glitches out from that. Yeah. Head mounted cameras. Basically, same thing as a video camera, but you cannot see using the head mounted camera. It's on your head. The person who's outside of the building can look through it. That's basically it. Yeah. Well, on to the holy oil is our primary method of defending ourselves from ghost during a hunt. You can pour out a line of holy oil, which will ignite whenever the ghost begins a hunt. Ghosts are unable to cross through a fire caused by holy oil. But here's the thing. There are certain types of ghosts that can go around it or just walk through the fire, which I will explain which ghost types are. But onto well, the thing is, holy oil does not ignite if it's placed while a hunt is ongoing, and can only burn once, unless you have the perk. Once it is burned, it cannot be ignited again. Again, what I said, there's a perk for that. I'll get to that later. LiDAR scanners are mapping tools that can be particularly useful for finding the ghost's current location. When you scan a room, dots will map out every object in your view. If the color of the dots are red, this indicates the presence of a ghost. LiDAR scanners do not yield themselves evidence. However, knowing the ghost location can be useful for gathering other types of evidence. Green dots correspond to equipment, red dots correspond to ghosts. But there's a certain ghost that will not be shown in the LiDAR scanner, which, again, I will get to that later once I did the equipment, perks, job site, then the ghost, okay? You should know that by now. Lantern and lighter. Lighters, basically you can light up candles, or if there's a cursed object that requires candle, that has candles, you use the lighter. But it pairs well with lantern. It gives off a better light source. Then, yeah. It's a waste of money. I don't recommend doing that. Well, unless it's necessary. But yeah. Like any candles or lanterns, it will like blow itself out in like probably a few minutes or so. Yeah. Photo cameras are our primary way of keeping a record of evidence. Certain photos can earn you monetary rewards. Point your camera at an object and take a photo. If you capture an artifact, ghost activity, the company may pay you for it. Photos yield monetary rewards are rated on a scale of 1 to 3 stars based on the quality of the photo. The bigger the object in the picture, the higher the rating. But you can also, so here's the thing. Taking a photo of the ghost on 3 stars gives you the most amount of money out of everything else. You can take a photo on disrupted salt piles, inscription evidence, withering, kind of like the other ones that helps you like find the evidence easier, and kind of just take a photo of it. Ghost activities like ghost events, ghost hunts, when the objects are thrown around, those can be taken pictures. So, yeah. Now, this is the item I was talking about that mixes well with Spirit Box. Plushies, or ghosts, have a particular affinity to plushies and will regularly use them as vessels to communicate with ghost hunters. When a plushie is possessed, quote unquote, it will float in the air, while in this state, ghosts with Spirit Box evidence are guaranteed to give a Spirit Box reply. Here's the problem. If you're too far away from the plushie when asking the Spirit Box a question, the ghost will not be able to give you a guaranteed reply. Make sure you are mindful of your positioning when trying to interact with the plushie being used as a vessel. So yeah, plushie and Spirit Box matches well together. The most best yet hardest one, the rock salt shotgun. It basically shoots out rock salt at a ghost, and it stops a hunt. That's basically it. You can also shoot at players. It's funny. I've experienced it, and it was kind of funny. So if you're in a sticky situation and a ghost is coming after you, and you have a rock salt shotgun, just shoot it. And it's also part of an objective too. Last and but not least, the salt canister. Salt canister, like I said, well, I guess before I said, you have 3 charges on this, similar to the holy oil. Just lay it on the floor, and if a ghost walks on it, certain ghost slows down from it. But if a ghost walks on it, it will be disrupted and leave an imprint. That you can mix well with the black light, which you can find footprint, like print evidence. So yeah, that's all the equipment. We'll be moving on to perks. Alright, for perks, I'm just gonna do it in one full thing. Double strength. The perk strength gives you double stamina. Sun, which gives you the perk that the holy oil that you have equipped will burn twice, so it will protect you twice during a hunt. Temperance, which gives +2 photo discards, because without this, and you have a photo camera, you can only delete one. You can only delete one bad photo that doesn't give you any stars at all. But with this perk, you can add two. You can add two more, so that makes it 3. Next one, the Chariot, which makes you just run faster, self-explanatory. The Emperor, +1 inventory slot. This is actually really useful when you're doing a pro run, because you actually get 4. You can carry 4 items. Usually it's 3 plus a journal. Now it's 4 items plus a journal. Next one, the Empress, gives you fast stamina regen. Don't know why that's a thing. I feel like that's useless. The Hanged Man, crosses burn twice. Basically, if you have a cross and you have this perk, basically prevents a hunt twice before that cross disappears. But if you have 2 crosses, you get 4 preventions in one go. Yeah, that's basically it. Well, onto the job sites. Alright, job sites. I'm just gonna make this in one go because I'm lazy as heck. We have 3 categories on size. We got small, medium, and large. As of right now, we have 5 small maps, then 4 medium maps, and 3 large maps. 5 small maps are Beach House, which is a beach house, Bodega, which is a convenience store, I'm pretty sure, Fenway Drive, which is a location, Juniper Road, also a location house, Lincoln Street, also a house location. The 4 mediums are Bridgewood Drive, I've never been there before, Cafe, Lillam Lane, and Oak Ridge Estates. A lot of houses. And the large are the ones that are not house related. You got an asylum, prison, which by the way, there's actual prisoners in there, and a school. Probably an abandoned school, I don't know. We also have four difficulties. We got easy, medium, hard, nightmare, which is the hardest one. And we got custom. Custom lets you customize everything. And one of the hardest and one of the biggest, the max multiplier is 4.07, which starts 0 energy, 25% energy drink restored, 200% energy drain rate, monitor broken, yes. No ghost type because that multiplier is set to 0. Hunt duration 60 seconds. Hunt energy, which average energy the hunt can hunt at is 100. Hunt cooldown, which minimum time between hunts 10 seconds. Hunt grace period, which is 0 seconds between hunt, scream, and manifestation. Hunt probability 200%. Can ghost hunt? Yes, obviously. If it doesn't, it's set to 0. Kill and hunts? No. No, it won't stop after a kill. Kill adds hunt time? 20. 20 seconds more. Ghost walk speed? 200%. Ghost changes room? Every minute or so, or second or so, after the hunt ends? Yes. action rate, which, yeah, the lowest it can get. Direction rate during hunts. Action rate, nightmare. Aggression rate, nightmare. Setup duration, 0. Temperature rate, nightmare. No evidence given. So it's basically you have to just guess it. Evidence increase, nightmare. Spirit box process, nightmare. EMF 5 rate, nightmare. Hamper duration, 60 seconds. Number of cursed objects, 0. You get 6 cursed objects in total. Doors open? Yeah, 100%. Fuse box starts on? No. And don't even bother using this fuse. Turn on this fuse box. Weather? Snow. This, because if it's rain, it's like that. Clear, it's like that. Walk speed for players, 8. Because if it's 10, it's starting at 0. And if it's 16, yeah. Flashlight broken? Yes, but it's who uses flashlight? Max stamina, 50. Yeah, that's basically it. Now we're gonna move on to ghost types. Yay! So we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25 total ghosts. Might add more, who knows. First one, Aswang. We are going to start little by little on this, by the way. Just so you can get an understanding. Aswangs have historically only been reported in the Philippines and surrounding areas, but have recently been increasingly common on a global scale. They are vampiric creatures empowered by death, which seemingly no desire outside of attacking people. Aswang's speed increases every time they kill. Walking through assault slows them down. The evidence you can easily identify them are EMF 5, inscription, and wither. Also, if you notice people saying handprints on players, like legs, and they say it's an Aswang, don't. It's not that. There's no evidence. It's completely different. Alright, next ghost. Demons. Use extreme caution when interacting with a demon. They are extremely hostile and dangerous. Demons hunt frequently. Crosses are the most effective to them. So, yeah, demons are the most dangerous ones out of everything. And, well, evidence is EMF 5, freezing 10, and prints. If it's on nightmare mode, good luck with that. If it's on easy, I think it'll forgive you, but it might still do hunts. I don't know. Well, next one. Doppelgangers. Previously, it was called mimics. The mimic! Anyways, doppelgangers are elusive ghosts with a unique ability to mimic all abilities of other ghost types. They are frequent roamers, spending more time outside of their favorite room. Identifying doppelgangers requires extreme precision. Doppelgangers can fake ghost orb evidence, they can mimic other ghost abilities. which I will explain what abilities they will copy, I guess. No, not really, but I do know they can mimic sirens. They can mimic a certain amount of ghosts. They can mimic banshees, whale. They can. Yeah, I'm not gonna list everything down for doppelgangers. You have to do your own research on that one. I am not doing that. I'm sorry, but I can't do it. Actually, I'll just probably put a screenshot of the abilities they can copy. Yeah, that's the easiest thing I can think of. Dullahans, more commonly known as Headless Horsemen, are a legendary character of folklore, often traveling long distances on their horses. They can be very dangerous when they decide to stick around. Dullahans appear headless in photos. Keep in mind on that. They move faster the longer they see their target. Freezing temperatures, laser projector, wither. Easiest evidence, but more easier is using the photo camera. If you use a photo camera and the ghost is not headless, you can cross a Dullahan immediately. Dibuke. Dibuke? Dibuke? Hold on. Dibuks are malicious ghosts that have a strong association with possession and pursue a specific goal or ideal before parting from the mortal plane. They have the unique ability to interact with corpses. Dibuks can throw corpses. They are stunned when a music box is first played. Speaking of which, I forgot to include that I will talk about ghost death, like cursed objects. Yeah, we'll do that in clips. So be careful. So be ready for that. The entity is a powerful force that transcends typical hauntings, while its control over the environment is limited to has been observed to teleport, granting it heavy influence. The entity can teleport, and they can also teleport items before throwing them. Easiest way to discover that is if the item teleports it away and it's in a whole separate room and it was thrown. Best evidence to find it are prints, laser projector, and spirit box. I don't know any tips to give. It's hard to tell. Ghouls are regarded as troublemaking ghosts, more focused on playing than harming. They often engage in behavior to frighten people in their vicinity, but are quick to anger. Exercise caution when in the presence of a ghoul. Ghouls may become enraged if they hear talking. They can't disable electronics. Best evidence to find: freezing temperature, ghost orbs, and spirit box. Also, if you have spirit box and it doesn't like flicker, that's a clear sign that it's a ghoul. Well, a potential sign that it's a ghoul. Fairies are best described as angels of death because of wings. They wander aiming to feed on the souls of the deceased. They prey on the weakest targets that they're able to sense. It is best to remain mindful of your energy levels and keep them high when dealing with carries to avoid being targeted. Carry speed decreases with each kill. They target hunters with the lowest energy. So basically, for example, if you're in a duo, if you have like 90% energy and the other person has like, I don't know, like let's say 50, the carries will target the 50. That's basically it. Evidence, prints, spirit box, wither. So easy. Leviathans are ancient monsters from the deepest part of the sea, where no light reaches their presence, drowns nearby electricity causing lights and equipment to fail. The thing is, Leviathans can flicker equipment and disable lights outside of the hunts. But so let's say if you have a laser projector and it starts flickering outside of the hunt, it's a Leviathan. Evidence is inscriptions, prints, ghost orbs. Alright. We're so long from over. Nightmares, as the name suggests, commonly manifest themselves as bad dreams and are usually harmless. However, particularly powerful nightmares can instead take form in the physical world, exhibiting much of the same behavior expected from an average ghost. Nightmares can cause hallucinations and they hunt more often in the dark. So, if you don't want to face a nightmare, just turn on all the lights. And one thing to keep in mind, if you're hearing things, but it doesn't actually happen, it's most likely you're facing a nightmare. Oni. Onis are a class of ghosts believed to originate in Japan, which is true, but sightings have been reported all across the globe. They are known for manifesting often and have a terrifying physical appearance. Onis actually sprints during hunts, and they manifest more commonly than other ghosts. So keep in mind of if you hear sprinting of a ghost from a ghost. Keep in mind of that. Phantoms. Phantom? What are you doing here? Anyways, phantoms are ethereal apparitions that manifest less frequently than similar ghosts. They are misattributed as shy and timid, but can certainly be aggressive. They are commonly associated with and can be aggravated by intense emotions. Phantoms blink slower during hunts and move faster while invisible. Evidence shows are EMF level 5, prints, and ghost orbs. So, Ravager is kind of like the most easiest ghost type to find, honestly. A Ravager is a violent manifestation that uses the environment as a weapon. Ravagers announce themselves through destruction, overturned furniture, thrown objects, and sudden bursts of chaotic movement. Ravagers can throw multiple objects at once. All abilities leave EMF 5. Evidence, EMF level 5, description, spirit box. Easiest way to tell it's a Ravager, bunch of items are being thrown like a tornado. That's it. That's basically it. Revenant. Revenants are highly vengeful, often drawing their strength not from fear, but from anger. They are relentless hunting anyone they have the opportunity to hunt. They are unstoppable when enraged. Revenants have a low hunt cooldown, and they will rest if they've killed someone. Basically killing a teammate. Evidence, EMF 5, freezing temp, inscription. Shadows are barely perceptible apparitions that rarely interacts with their environment, preferring to reside calmly in the dark. They are shy and tend to avoid people, though are known to be defensive of their favorite room. Shadows do not alter the temperatures much, and they are less active in well-lit rooms. Evidence, EMF 5, inscription, legend projector. Alright. Sirens are most known for their distinctive singing voice, which they commonly use to lure sailors to their demise, though they have also been seen roaming far away from the ocean. Keep an ear out for their unique humming sound that you can hear through the spirit box. Sirens slow people when they see while hunting. They always respond in a female voice. Keep that in mind. Keep that hint in mind for spirit box, which is part of the evidence, as well as EMF 5 and Wither. How romantic. Spectre? Forsaken? No, I'm just kidding. Spectres are strongly bound to their favorite room. When in the same room as one, many say they feel an ominous sense of unease. Spectres are known for their profound control over their environment. Spectres are more likely to throw items, and they do not roam except while hunting. EMF 5, freezing temp, laser projector. Pretty simple. Alright, that's page 1 of this. Next page. Spirits are a manifestation of the souls of the deceased. They are able to project into the physical world and have been observed to manipulate electronic frequencies. They are often eager to communicate with the living and are generally considered harmless. Spirits have no documented strengths, but they can alter the flame colors of candles, and here's the fun part: holy oil. Holy oil is really a good indicator that it's a spirit, because in order to tell it's a spirit, the flame changes the color blue, which is a sign that it's a spirit. Evidence shown: inscription, prints, spirit box. Alright. Umbras. The namesake of the Umbra board, Umbras are elusive, shadowy apparitions born from fear. As they weigh as much as a shadow, they make no sound when walking. Keep that in mind. Their presence is often said to be deeply unsettling. Umbras do not make footstep sounds, and they move slower in rooms. Best way to find evidence them: prints, ghost orbs, laser projector. Remember, Umbras do not make footstep sounds. If you hear footstep sounds and it's not from a player, and it's a ghost. Vespers are the malignant, lingering souls of creatures living in complete darkness. They've evolved to rely solely on their auditory senses and, well, auditory, a sort of echolocation, making them adept hunters despite the lacking of ocular vision of any kind. So, if you were to stand still during a hunt, Vespers rely solely on sounds to hunt. They can track through walls. So basically, a way to counter holy oil, in a sense. So, if you encounter a Vesper and it's in a hunt and you're just standing still, it will not kill you. It will not kill unless you start making a sound. It will. Yeah, that's it. Vexes, while not a ghost in the traditional sense, are presence that acts as the physical embodiment of anger and displeasure. They do not occupy the physical space in the same way we'd expect from other ghosts. But Vexes are invisible on leader scans, and they can track through walls. Evidence: freezing temp, ghost orb, wither. Oh, I forgot for the Vesper's inscription, prints, and wither. Yeah. The Wisp. Willow the Wisp, commonly known as the Wisp or just Wisp, is a spirit that typically haunts swamps, but has recently been observed invading homes and other buildings. They have particularly affinity for fire. Wisps can walk through fire, so it's a good indication that it counters fire. They can only start hunts in their favorite room, which you have to find with ghost orbs, laser projector, and wither. Yeah. Wraiths are malevolent, shadowy apparitions noted for their profound aggression. They are known to inflict an impending sense of doom on people around them. Be wary when interacting with a wraith in any capacity. Wraiths quickly deplete enemies from hunters, and they refuse to disturb lines of sight. A good indication. Well, evidence, EMF 5, laser projector, and spirit box. Wretch. Previously known as the Wendigo. Wretches are horribly malformed creatures, less ghosts than monstrous caricature. Wretches are incredibly afraid of fire, making candles and lanterns good tools for fending them off. Still, it is best to be cautious. Wretches won't start a hunt near a lit flame, and they move faster as average energy lowers. And to find them, inscription, ghost orbs, light projector. Also, fun fact for the wisp: they can light up the candles on their own. Yeah, that's basically it. All right. That's all of the ghost types. Now we're gonna move on to the cursed objects. Alright, first cursed object. This thing. This thing is a summoning circle. Basically, if you light these candles up, ghost hunt will start, but it will show us the ghost. Next up, cursed mirror, or haunted mirror. The haunted mirror basically tells you the location of the ghost. Yeah. This is the magnifying glass. Magnifying glass just shows you the ghost on where it is, basically. And last but not least, hold on, 1, 2, 3, found 3 so far. The two ones, we have fortune teller, the most useless one after all. This thing is the most useless cursed object. Reason is because it's a gamble. If you get a fortune that tells you that you die, you're dead. Next one, music box. This is the one that takes care of the ghosts that I mentioned. When played, it just makes an ominous noise. And for this one, we have the Umber board, which is the last one, which lets you ask questions on any questions from the chat or from the questions it has previously said. After a couple of tries, well, it starts a hunt. Yeah, that's basically all of the cursed objects, and that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you next time. Next video will be coming hopefully soon. Anyway, yeah, see you later, guys. Peace.